It is Carnival season here in Hungary, so of course I had to make these classic Hungarian Carnival donuts that are slightly different from American donuts. I will show you how to make it. For the dough we need 50 grams of warm water, 86 grams of warm milk, 40 grams of sugar, 10 grams fresh yeast or 3.5 grams of instant yeast, 1 egg yolk which is about 15 grams, 250 grams of all-purpose flour which has around 10% protein content. We also need 5 grams of salt and 25 grams of softened room temperature butter, but we will add these later. Knead the dough for about 5 minutes. Then we can add the butter and the salt. And here is why these Carnival donuts are different from American ones. So we also need zest from half a lemon, and finally 5 grams of rum flavoring. If you don't have rum flavoring, you can replace it with 5 grams of real rum. This is optional but highly recommended. Continue kneading the dough for about 7 more minutes until the dough is nice and smooth and you can get a beautiful window pane. You can transfer the dough on the work surface. You don't need to put any flour because we are going to use a technique that will help you to make the dough less sticky. I gently push the edges underneath with my fingers. I keep rotating the dough while tucking the sides down and under itself. This tightens the surface, makes it smoother, and also makes it much less sticky to handle. If the surface is smooth enough, you can just pinch the bottom together by squeezing the dough in your hand and rolling it. Transfer it into a lightly floured bowl and cover it with a lid or a kitchen towel. And let it rest for about an hour, until it doubles in size. After 1 hour, transfer it on a floured surface. Then start rolling it out with a rolling pin until you get roughly a 1 centimeter thick dough. Then put some flour on your parchment papered baking tray. It is really important to flour your parchment paper so they won't stick to it while they're gonna proof. And then you can cut your donuts with a donut cutter, or you can even use a mug. Mine is around 8 centimeter wide. This way you will get around 8 donuts. Remove the excess dough and place the donuts on a floured parchment paper. Then press the leftover dough together gently, just enough so it comes back into one piece. Don't overdo it or it will be hard to roll out. Then you can keep doing the same thing until you get around 7 to 8 donuts. You can even save the last small piece. We are going to test the oil temperature with that. Now we are going to proof this for about 45 to 50 minutes until they roughly double in size. This is how they should look like. If you do the poke test, the dent should slowly come back up. If it springs back fast, it means it's underproofed. And if it leaves the dent and doesn't come back at all, it means overproofed. You can see it here, mine is a little bit overproofed because my room was really hot, but it should be fine. We can start frying the donuts. I will be using the mini donut as a test subject. The oil should be around 170 to 175 Celsius. If your oil is ready, press down the middle of the donuts with your fingers and place it in the oil, the dent facing down. Then fry for about 1 minute each side until they are dark golden brown. When you take it out from the oil, make sure you place it on the cooling rack with the dent facing down so the excess oil can drip out easily. And do the same with all the donuts. If you fried all your donuts, it is time to serve. Top it with a generous amount of powdered sugar and finish it off with a nice amount of jam of your choice. If you want the classic Hungarian flavor, use apricot jam. This is the classic Hungarian way to eat these Carnival donuts. Let's try it. Wow, I have to go for a second bite. It is so much different from a classic American donut. The lemon zest and the rum flavoring, or you can put real rum in it as well. It goes so well with the jam. You can put any jam that you like. It is so soft, pillowy, it like almost melts in your mouth. And it is not hard to make either. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, please press the like button. You can find this recipe down in the description on my website. If you would like to see more recipe videos in the future, please subscribe to my channel. And as always, see you guys next time.